Damn, you right, no defending that. You're looking bad like a catfish on the internet. I got the pressure, yeah, you into that. Grip your thighs while we rolling through the intersection. Damn, you right, no defending that.
Hi guys, it's Jordan. So today we're just going to do a little get ready with me. I'm not sure exactly what look I'm going for, but if you keep watching, you'll find out.
Okay, so first what we're grabbing is baby lotion. It's just the regular one. We're going to use this for our moisturizer since it's gentle on skin, and it's usually what I tend to use. My skin has been breaking out recently, so I've been trying to get that under control. But we're just going to rub this all over our face. Okay, once we're done with that, we're grabbing our e.l.f. hydrating primer. It's my favorite one, that's why I got the big bottle. And we're just gonna put this on our eyelids to get ready to put some eyeshadow on. Okay, so next what we have is Wet n Wild Concealer in shade Ivory. We're just gonna put this all over our eyelids. And yes, that is a paintbrush I'm using, but we're just gonna use that for our base. Then we have some Vaseline, because you know you don't want no crusty lips for your lipstick. Now we have the Androgyny palette. This palette is so amazing. I'm going to be using shade Safe Word for this, and we're just going to be putting this right over the concealer on the base of our eyelids. And really at first I didn't know exactly where I was going with this look. The shade was a little bit darker. I should have swatched it first, but it ends up working. So, and this is a brush I just got from Myers. It's one of those eco brushes. I've had it for a while. It actually works really good. It hasn't had any loose hairs or anything come off on it, so this brush is cheap, but it is really good quality. Next, we have our Jaclyn Hill palette, and oh my god, when I tell you it's my favorite, you should know this yellow has hit pan. This mustardy yellow is perfect. Now what we're doing is we're just going to put this on the inner corner of our eyes, and it's the same brush, it just has two different sides on it. So we're just going to use this to add some color to this look. It's going to help with the color that we put on next. So we're going to put that on both of them. And then next what we have is our Androgyny palette by Jeffree Star again, and we're going in with color Charm. Now this color is that cute little orange one right there. It is one of my favorites. You can use it in almost every look. Now that is a different brush. I honestly can't tell you where it's from. It might be the Anastasia palette, Renaissance palette that I got that from. Not exactly sure. Now to think about it, I do think this is from the Anastasia Renaissance palette, that free little brush that comes with it. I actually love this brush, it's good for blending out. But what we're doing is we're taking Charm and putting that right above our crease, just to add some depth to the look. Now we're taking this pretty burgundy color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're putting that in our outer corner. And that brush I have, I honestly don't know where it's from. I do apologize. I think it's from the dollar store actually. And then we're taking this blending brush, which is from Target, and it just comes in like one of those little packs. And we're just gonna blend this all the way through. Now I had to go back in with Charm with that same Anastasia brush. And we're just gonna put that right back over the crease. Because I kind of went in too far when I was blending. So we're just trying to get that color back in there. So we're blending it out again. And girl, you just gotta keep blending it until it is blended through, okay? That is, I know sometimes it's hard when you don't have the right brush, but when you have the right ones, I feel like it's so quick, it just works so perfectly. Now I really wish y'all could hear the music I was listening to. Now we're taking Jaclyn Hill and we're hitting this gold color. I did hit pan on it, and that is a bottle of water that I have. I just sprayed onto the other side of the Anastasia brush, and we're kind of just doing a half cut crease right there, right above where we put that really pretty mustardy yellow. And I already did my other eye with it, and we're just gonna keep applying this until we get the right color, and then just make sure you blend out that charmed color on the top and that pretty burgundy color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And we do want these colors to mix together. And then next what we're using is called a glitter icon. It's from Wet n Wild, or Color Icon. It's a glitter single, and that's in color brass. It's like this really pretty gold, and we're just putting that above our gold that we put on before to give it some extra shine. And girl, I love me some gold and orange together. I was feeling myself here. I could see how bright that was in the mirror. I'm just ready for this look to be done. So next what we have is the 35O palette from Morphe, and we're taking that really pretty dark color at the bottom, and we're going to use that for my brows. I do usually like to use the Anastasia Dip Brow or Brow Wiz, but I got to use what I have right now, so I've gotten pretty good with doing using the powder, but I really do prefer the Brow Wiz because it's so much easier, and I tend to get them too dark when I use the Morphe palette. Now next what we're taking is the baby lotion again to moisturize, because I did have to clean up a little bit under that eyeshadow. And then we're taking our hydrating primer again, and we're going to put that on the rest of my face. I tend to get dry right on my nose and a little bit onto my cheeks, but the rest of my skin tends to be fairly normal. We just want to make sure that we cover all of our face with the primer. And then next what we're taking is from Milani, and it is the Make It Dewy setting spray. And you see me, I use this all the time in this video. It really makes my makeup look more natural, especially my foundation. Next we are taking the L'Oreal Pro Glow from the Infallible collection in shade 204 Natural Buff, and I'm just putting little dots all over to my face. Now that beauty blender is damp, and we're just gonna buff it in all over. Girl, make sure you get that neck. We cannot have two different skin tones. Okay, so just keep dabbing at your face. Make sure it is blended in. And then once we are done with that, we are going back in. And yes, we are taking the Make It Dewy spray again, and we are just gonna cover up. Now we are taking our Instant Age Rewind Eraser of Dark Circles, and I use this to cover any dark spots, any blemishes, and I'll blend this in later. But this really helps just give them extra coverage. Next, what we're doing is we're going in with our Fit Me sticks. I use these for my contour and highlight. This is shade Porcelain and 110 because yes, you can be whiter than ivory, and I tend to be during winter. So we're just make sure that we are getting right underneath our eyes, we're getting our cheeks because your girl has some fat cheeks. They cover most of my face. Then we're taking the darker shade Coconut, and we're going to use that for our contour. So we're going to get up there. I like to make little lines like you're doing a surgery. And you're just going to cover your face with this. Make sure you get your cheeks. And then you get your nose, which I was totally off on my left side of my nose. I guess it's my right, but I was off a bit on that. It turns out in the end, it's okay. We make mistakes. Now what we're taking is the Make It Dewy setting spray, y'all already know. And then next what we have is Bake, Brighten, and Set Loose Finishing Powder. This is shade Sheer Envy, and I'm just putting this right underneath that contour. And then I'm also going to put it like right on my laugh lines. And this will just help, like when your makeup creases and everything, it'll help to cover that up. My best friend is actually the one who got me hooked onto that, so thank you, Monet. But next we're taking a damp beauty blender, and we're just gonna blend in all of that contour and highlight. And all of these beauty blenders are actually from a variety pack from Walmart. I'm pretty sure it was like $8 for a pack of like 15. We're taking this brush, I'm not sure where it's from, I'll have to find it, but we're just blending off all that powder that we had, all that excess powder, which was from Hard Candy. And once we're done with this, we are taking our contour palette from Ulta, and that brush is from CVS. And we are just going to use the lightest shade, which is actually the color Warmth Bronzer and Bombshell Bronzer. And we're just going to add a little extra contour to my cheeks. And I really love this brush. It's really good for blending. It's one of the better ones that I've had actually. And this brush, I'll link it below. I'm pretty sure it's one of the MUA brushes. Now we're taking our e.l.f. eyeliner in shade Black, and we're just going to use this to line our eyes with a regular e.l.f. eyeliner brush. Now this was a little harder with that, the color icon glitter that we put on, just because this is a gel eyeliner and the glitter is kind of sticky. So once we're done lining our lashes, what we're going to do is we are going in with Great Lash Mascara. My mom used it, I use it, it's great. You'll never have to worry about clumping. And this is just to get us ready for when we put our lashes on. And then what we're going to go in with next is our e.l.f. blush palette, and this is my favorite one. It's, sorry I didn't show it, but it's 4 little boxes of different shades. I use the lightest color, so you will see me use this palette a lot. I believe it's like the only blush I really own if it's not in another palette. So, but that's my favorite. Then what we're going to be going in with is our lashes. Yes, okay. I'm sorry, I've had these lashes for a while. I'll link them below. They are Ardell lashes. Now we're going with Master Chrome. This is shade 100 Molten Gold. And we're just using this for our inner corners of our eyes real quick to get that inner corner highlight. We're going back in with Jaclyn Hill with our beautiful mustardy yellow. Yes, you already know. And we're just going to put this on our lower lash line. Girl, I should have done this before I put those lashes on because this was hard. This was really doing too much. Now we have our beautiful Fenty highlighter, and it's the Kilowatt. So there's lightning dust on one side and fire crystal on the other. Now fire crystal is perfect for me. I absolutely love it. I've hit pan, more than hit pan. It's almost gone and I'm so sad. But that's what we're using right there. Now the highlight is unbelievable. You don't have to spray your brush first. You do not have to do anything extra. It is all natural. Yes, get that nose, get that bridge, make it poppin'. And then you know we need extra highlight. You've got to be blinding people. So now we have the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and this is Radiant Lights, it's the shade. And we're just gonna put that all over, and then we grabbed a little brush from Amazon, and we're doing our upper brow bone, and we're just gonna blend this in with our finger. Oh my god, y'all, we made it. Now we have our liquid lips. Yes, we're using the NYX Lingerie. They are cheap, they are perfect. I love these lips so much. We're going in with shades Ruffle, Trim, and Lace Detail. Ruffle Trim is that pretty darker shade you see right there. And then we're gonna go in with Lace Detail, which is this one, and we're just going to put it on the bottom lip and then up right in the middle of that top lip, and this will make a cute little ombre. Now we have our mist, of course. Gotta set the final look, girl. Make it last all day. And here we go, y'all. Here's the final look. I hope you guys like it. Yes, my face does look a little dewy, but girl, that highlight is popping. Look at that eyeshadow. Yes, girl, look at that gold. I told y'all. What I tell y'all? It's bright, it's beautiful, it looks good. Girl, yes. Go ahead.